Hello, welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're going to do a backwards compatibility test between the M9 and the M9A3. You can see before us, we've got the two pistols. I've gone ahead and switched slides. So you have the M9A3 frame here, M9 slide on it, M9 frame here, M9A3 slide. In the firing sequences that you'll see next, we go ahead, test the pistols in their original configuration, then we go ahead, switch them up, and then try them with different magazines and just check functionality. The prediction is it's going to work just fine. Beretta did a good job of updating the Beretta M9 all the way to the M9A3, and if you want to learn about the A1 and the A2, check out my previous video, and this link's in the box down below. Okay, so to begin the test, we're going to prove that our Beretta M9 here in its original configuration functions. We have a Beretta 15 round magazine, 15 rounds. Let's see if it works. Alright, the M9 works. Next, M9A3 with a Beretta M9A3 magazine, 17 rounds of 9mm. Alright, in its original configuration, the M9A3 works. Okay, so what we're doing here is a backwards compatibility test. As you can see, I have placed the frame of the M9A3 and put the Beretta M9 slide on it, and I've taken the standard Beretta M9 and put the M9A3 slide on it. Also arrayed here are M9A3 magazines plus Beretta 10 round factory magazines plus 15 round GI issue magazines plus Metgar 20 round magazines along with two M9A3 17 round magazines. So we're going to test the components of each pistol cross-mixed with each other and see if there's complete backwards compatibility. Okay, starting off, the Beretta M9A3 frame with a standard Beretta M9 slide using a 17 round Beretta M9A3 magazine. It appears to function just fine. Let's go ahead and put a different magazine in. With a 20 round magazine. Seems to function just fine. 10 round Beretta factory magazine for an M92. Functions just fine. Okay, we got the Beretta M9 frame with the M9A3 slide set up on top. Let's start off using a GI issue magazine, 15 rounds. Let's see if it functions. Works just fine. Let's go ahead and use this Metgar 20 round magazine. Works just fine. 10 round Beretta magazine. And last but not least, the M9A3 magazine. Functions just fine. Okay, there you have it. The guns function flawlessly, mixing the parts between the two frames and slides. So, what does this tell us? That had the Army decide to go ahead with the M9A3 procurement instead of moving on to the MHS program, that it would have been, the parts would have been completely backwards compatible with the Beretta M9. Therefore, the M9A2, which would have had M9A3 slides on an M9 frame, would have been completely functional and worked. the magazines were completely interchangeable, so by default we would have moved from 15 round magazines up to 17 round magazines at a minimum. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in for future pistol tests on Pegasus Test.